Hear ye, and welcome to the Abraham Drinking Podcast, where we talk about random bullshit for the next hour to an hour and a half. We are uncensored, unedited, and no holds barred, covering everything and anything from beer to bitches, rags to riches, sports to courts, bars, cars, music to movies, just about anything and everything. We are live on Facebook Live every Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Please follow us across all social media accounts, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Aaron, we've had one hell of a week.
Yes, we have.
We've had one hell of a week, and I am exhausted. I am tired. And then tonight's broadcast, we started having technical difficulties after we had a perfect broadcast on Saturday.
I mean, at least it's happening here. Rather than, God give grace, at least. That's all there is to say.
It was almost a perfect broadcast Saturday, and we couldn't figure it out. It wouldn't work. But anyway, we're live on Facebook Live every Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Please follow us across all social media accounts, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. As always, I'm the Sexy Gretzky, George Gresko, alongside Mr. Dilbert himself, Aaron Adams. And like I said already, we've had a very eventful week this past week. Super crazy, super stressful. And at the same time, it's just been a whole lot of fun, to be honest with you. Just a whole lot going on. Woo! Abraham drinking. But before we get started, definitely need to give some definite shout-outs that I have to give to people that has helped us this past week. I want to thank all three of these guys that helped us out with the micro wrestling event on Saturday. I need to thank Leonard, Dan, and Brett for allowing us, the Abraham Drinking Podcast, to come do the event Saturday at All Aboard, which was a phenomenal event that we'll get to here in a little bit. A few other people that I got to give a shout-out to because they played a huge part in making our live broadcast Saturday possible. Josh Melnick, I thank you so much for your help this past week. Josh is the owner of Tract Recording Studio and is a recording mixing engineer. You can check him out on his Facebook page. I also need to thank my man Bob at Lake Blue Ink in Menor for printing up our awesome Abraham Drinking Podcast banner that was on our commentary table, and a lot of people scanned it and whatnot, so thank you for that. I also need to thank all the guys at Fob's Music store in Painesville for seriously helping me out with the soundboard, figuring out all the sound stuff. So thank you guys at Fob's Music. And I'm gonna give myself a little shout out for going through all the stress. No, I'm gonna give my t-shirt company G&G Printing a shout out. If anyone ever needs custom apparel made, please give us a call. And we'll get you gear in 7 to 10 days or less. Dominate your design. All right, Aaron, let's go ahead and get into Saturday's event. We were down at All Aboard right here in Menor. Let's talk about Mayhem in Menor this past weekend. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about the fucking mayhem.
Let's talk about it.
The mayhem is still going on, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there's a lot of mayhem. But Midget Mayhem Wrestling, Micro Wrestling All-Stars, it was like any other event that I've ever been to. It was full of entertainment and just pure on fun, to be honest. I drank my ass off. I had a sore throat waking up because I was screaming the entire event, commentating it. Just all-around great event. What'd you think?
I mean, I've been to WWE. You know, we've all been to the real experiences, but like that, I mean, those wrestlers have talent. They perform well. They act well. I mean, it's just a good time. And you're almost we weren't ringside for the event, but 2 rows away from being ringside. So, I mean, up close, they acted with the crowd. They got the crowd involved. I mean, it was a great entertainment show, and we had beautiful weather for it, and I would go do it again in a heartbeat.
Absolutely. And if you've never been to a micro wrestling all-star event, Midgets Wrestling, if you've never seen this or looked into it, I think you need to do so. It's unlike any other event. I promise you that. And you're right on top of the wrestling ring. You're right there. We were, 3 rows away. So that was awesome. But Aaron, what was your overall thoughts on the event?
I mean,
you kind of just said a little bit.
No, I mean, us commentating it sort of. I mean, it increased the amount of adrenaline and the amount of fun that we had. Don't get me wrong, but even being a spectator would have been fun. But I mean, that was definitely a 9 out of 10. I mean, there's always room for improvement, but that was a 9.
I agree.
So
Saturday's full show will be posted to our YouTube channel here in the next day or so. Where I'm just finalizing the edits to the entire show. So please be on the lookout for that. Also, we are a podcast out of Mentor, Ohio. So the next closest event, Midget Mayhem Wrestling event, is in 2 weeks on Sunday, June 25th, from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Cove Nightclub in Geneva on the Lake. So if you're looking to get tickets, you can buy all the tickets online. But it's definitely unlike anything else, and you should definitely check Micro Wrestling All-Stars out. Getting into our Men of Men tournament, Aaron. Good grief, I'm just jacking everything up right now. Everything is just not working out in my favor.
Yeah, it's working out. It's
not working out in my favor tonight.
We're having a good time. We hope you can hear us better with these headsets.
Oh, the sound quality is 1,000,000 times better. You're going to be able to hear Aaron breathe out of these sons of bitches.
Fuck.
I can't wait for the next Dilbert Chugs when he's like...
It'll be right in your homes, ladies and gentlemen. Right in your houses and homes.
Good thing that when they sent me these headsets, they did give me extra headset covers in case Aaron does take.
Did they really? That's a good.
In case Aaron does take a little puke.
I was wondering about that. That's wild.
Aaron takes a puke. Next segment. But let's get into the Men of Men tournament. I'm ready for the next round of Men of Men. Are you ready?
Yeah. Fuck it.
If you're a listener and you missed last week's show, we started a new segment called Men of Men. It is a tournament based on the manly things in life that both me and Aaron kind of came up with. And we filled out round 1 this week. I have round 2 for us this week. And we're going to fill out the left side only of the bracket. It's almost like rounds 2 and 3 on the left side. So we'll be all backed up and normal. We will have round 2 tonight, and we will have the Ultimate Men of Men winner here in 3 weeks, and the champion will be named here in 3 weeks. So here we go. Let's do it. So we are on this side of the bracket, Aaron. Aaron, what are you doing? I don't care about comments. Put your damn phone down.
I'm checking, make sure.
They ain't got no comments. What are you doing? You need to take that off to check comments?
We're so good.
We are good because I can see the sound on the thing.
Oh, I can't.
You can't see the red button clicking back?
He's getting mad at me because I'm making sure we have sound.
We do have sound. I can see we have sound.
I can't see it, so he tells me to be in charge of something. Then he gets mad when I check.
I am gonna check the sound because we are hitting red. We are hitting red. All right, we should be good. Ah! Yep, we're good. We were hitting the red, but yeah, I could see that because once that's green.
Well, that's good.
Green is okay. Yellow is mellow. Flush it down if it's brown. Oh, here we go. Whatever this is that Aaron brought me tonight has kicked in, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's the goal.
All right, let's get into the Men of Men tournament. Winners from last week was live music, talks around the fire, beating a friend in competition, a holiday cookout, patio bar advanced, your sports team wins advanced, Italian food advanced, Browns tailgating also advanced. So we are going to fill out just the left 2 next rounds on the left side. So we have, for the first matchup, live music versus talks around the fire. And we have beating a friend in competition versus holiday cookout. That's what we're going to go through first. So let's start with live music versus talks around the fire. And if you are listening, please comment. We're going to take your stuff into consideration. So here we go. Live music versus talks around the fire. What we got, Aaron?
Oh, my God. This is hell. I mean, This is hell. This is hell because, I mean, like you said, you get some deep talks around the fire. But live music's live music.
What are you going with?
Like, it doesn't have to just be like, is this just specifically around a fire, or does this mean, like, you can't have talks with people? Like, I know that sounds dumb, but, like...
Talks around the fire.
Talks around the fire.
Like, that's bullshitting around the fire pit.
Okay, well...
There's probably music playing.
No, gotta go with live music, then.
Oh, man. I'm going opposite. I am going opposite, so we're going to have to go Facebook to help us out here. Talks around the fire is mine, because there's always weird shit that happens around the fireplace.
I know, but then shooters never happens.
You could still go there.
Yeah,
but there could be music playing.
It's not the same, though. Sexy Gretzky isn't getting on the stage and dancing. I mean, yeah, basically. So
I'm going talks around the fire, so we're going to have to go to Facebook to help us out.
Oh, Patrick!
I know what Patrick was going to say. I know what...
Blessed.
We're fire boys.
Fuck. Come on, Patrick. Come on, somebody...
Any other comments?
No, not yet, but give him a moment.
You got a 10-second. We'll move on to the next one, and if there's nothing else. But let's go beating a friend in competition or holiday cookout. Now, this might save you, Aaron. I might be reversing. Because a holiday cookout probably ends in having a fire. Right? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
So does talks around the fire go into the holiday cookout? Ooh, this is a tough one. Beating a friend in competition or holiday cookout? What do you got, Aaron?
I mean, with our golf, I'm competitive. I love playing against you. Whenever I play cornhole with people, even if they're not my friends, I want to beat their ass. I don't play for fun. When I play pool, I don't play for fun. I play to win. There's no fun.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
I mean, just like we did Saturday night.
Yeah.
We kicked ass and took names, so...
Kick ass, take names.
Well, he actually did, not me. But
so you're going with beating a friend in competition?
Yeah, I mean, there's cookouts. There's other times to make food. You don't always need food to have fun, but it helps.
I'm just seeing who that's going to go up in the next round, because the winner of beating a friend in competition holiday cookout will go up against day drinking. So
I already know my answer.
So I'm going beating a friend in competition for that one. So that one moves forward. So beating a friend in competition, make sure I write this down. Friend in competition wins that one.
We have no other comments, so I guess fire wins. Patty Pat. Yes.
And no, all right. So friend in competition. Yeah, I gotta go. We gotta go. Talks around the fire. Talks around fire is number one. Now we are also going to do the next one. So talks around the fire 1. So talks around the fire is now up against ass, Aaron. Talks around the fire or butt cheeks.
Wait, is this going next week?
Yeah, no, we're going to do the first 2 rounds on the left.
This is okay.
Because then we'll be matched, and then we're in the final tournament bracket.
This is sort of the number 1 seed. It was my number 1 seed. I already pre-warned them. Ass.
Aaron's having ass.
Yeah, I'm a butt guy. I mean,
he's an ass man. Dun, dun. Yeah, he's an ass man. Dun, dun.
Like, it's just, yeah, I can't help it. So
if you're listening, Mark, you'll love that because I think I nailed that.
Nick Danger Mean.
Nick Danger Mean, one of our.
He wrote ass about a fucking 100 times in a comment.
He's probably listening to something. Ass. That's what I was thinking.
Ass.
So I think ass just takes the cake.
I mean, it's
no pun there.
It's Harvard. It's the number 1 seed. It's the Duke. I'm sorry, like in March Madness.
Literally, the ass is the Duke.
The Dookie Duke.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh, it's a little toasty.
So ass moved forward. All right, we have beating a friend in competition and day drinking.
So, like, this is day drinking, right? Right here?
No, this is house drinking. Day drinking is you start drinking and you go to a bar around day drinking during the day, like noon, is what I consider day drinking.
See, like it's, I've only started ever day drinking if like there's parties, if there's a pig roast, or like Brown's tailgating, but that's in the morning. That's Brown's tailgating,
Yeah,
so that's a
like
little.
that's day drinking. Like anytime when you're home before like 8 p.m., like drunk, is day drinking in my mind.
I'll have to go with beating a friend in competition.
I'm going day drinking.
I just don't do it enough to be able to. I have more competitions with people than drinking before 8 o'clock, or excluding Brown's tailgating.
I'm going day drinking, so we got to go to the Facebook page for help. So we have beating a friend in competition versus day drinking.
Patrick or Nick?
Anybody listening, please leave us a comment.
He was singing that song. He's like, make that motherfucker hammer time.
Oh.
So, but so, wait, are we doing the full shit? Like, are we getting this far?
We're going to get them into here.
Oh, okay, all right. There's nothing going on yet in the comments, so.
Or no, we're not doing the full. I'm sorry, we're just getting these winners 2 versus ass and day drinking. Is what we need. So, do we have talks? Do we have talks around the fire versus live music? Yeah. So now we need.
Wait, ass. So, wait, ass is right here.
Asses versus
whatever
talks around the fire.
Well, yeah, we picked butt to already win.
Yes. So ass came forward.
Well, yeah. So ass is here. Are we gonna do beer and?
Oh yeah, we need. Okay.
Okay.
You know what? Let me move these just so I can move these really quickly.
Well, yeah, no one. So if you guys have a comment, we're here, we're live. We like you when you guys comment, get involved.
It's going to take too much work to do it, so I'm not doing it. So as of right now, ass has moved forward. Let's go into ice cold beer versus sex.
The 3-letter word. Man, it's just that simple.
He's an ass man. Dun, dun. I'm going ice cold beer because ass is on the top and ass advanced. So it could be ice cold beer versus ass. Boom. Things happen, Aaron. Ice cold beer and ass. Things start to happen. So you got to really think.
Yeah, but if you're picking ice cold beer, that means no 3-letter word for Georgie.
Bullshit. Ice cold beer and ass.
But you're
something is bound to happen, Aaron.
But don't these basically mean if you choose one, you're not having it for the rest of your life? That's how I'm looking at it. Like,
I'm not. I'm looking at it as
when I look at beating a friend in competition versus day drinking, I'm sort of thinking it as like, no, Aaron can never day drink again. He can only beat a friend in competition.
I'm thinking like.
See, that's how I'm looking at it.
I'm thinking like I could be day drinking, and I could still throw cornhole bags while I day drink.
We'll see, like,
in competition. That's how I'm envisioning.
Oh, we'll see where I'm coming from. I'm thinking like just nothing I can't do again.
Oh, okay.
So in my head, I'm like, can't have sex or I can't drink a beer. I need the 3-letter word. It is what it is.
See, I'm thinking there's ice cold beer versus ass, and I'm gonna probably drink that beer, see the ass, boom. Good things are going to happen.
Well, that's
the way I'm thinking.
Well, that's a whole different ballgame.
Well, Aaron.
Well, that changes.
Well, digging it down.
That changes it up,
Get it together. So we have ass. No, we have ice cold beer versus sex. What do you got?
Does it have to be just beer? Can it be my ciders?
Ice cold drink. Cider is a beer, you ding dong.
It's whatever.
It's a cider beer.
Whatever.
Good grief.
Whatever. Then if we're talking like how you are, then I'll go with ice cold beer. Then.
All right, we're going ice cold beer. An ice cold summer shandy. I don't even like shandy, to be honest. Ice cold.
I'll still go with beating a friend in competition, though, but no one's commented, so.
I'm going day drinking.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Rock, paper, scissors.
That's what we just did there?
Yep. Just one. Rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3. Rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3. And day drinking.
I am 0 for 2 in the
Kansas. Day drinking.
I am getting my ass kicked in that.
All right, now we need the last one. Burgers versus college football. Burgers versus college football.
I mean,
I'm telling you right now, I'm going burgers. And here's why. I could go see high school football play. I could watch the NFL play. So I'm going with the good old bacon cheeseburger, baby.
Yeah, no. Burgers is also a number one seed because my fatty self loves a good burger. I could eat them every day, no complaints. So, yeah, that's also a number one seed for me. So, burgers moves on.
Burgers moves on.
So.
All right, so that's finishing up round 2 this week. And then we're going to do round 3 total next week. And then we'll be down to our final 4. And then we will have a championship match here in about 3 weeks, I think it is.
Nick, I'm just nosy. He got kicked out of Wi-Fi, and he sent some sort of, what is that last little picture thing?
What in the hell?
I don't know what that is. Sorry, Nick, I don't know what your little
I think that's like a mountain.
mountain.
It's Mount Rushmore. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know what.
Oh, maybe ice cold beer, like the mountains.
It has.
The mountains.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
That's what I'm gonna go with. So that finishes up our round 2. Moving on was talks around the fire, friend in competition, ass, ice cold beer, day drinking, and burgers. So, and half of those beat the other half out. So I'll figure it out. Big bracket.
Next week is hard.
Next week gets difficult.
Next week is miserable.
Next week gets difficult.
Especially the bottom right.
But
Yep.
as we get out of here, let me see what I'm doing here. There's just messing everything up
That
tonight.
honky tonk, but
Don't get down.
So this is just a strawberry lemonade with vodka.
It's pretty tasty. It's pretty tasty.
It's actually real, like strawberry lemonade.
But Aaron, outside of wrestling, to be honest, we haven't talked much sports here in a few weeks. So if there are any golf fans out there listening, and I'm sure there are, because golf is really, it's growing big right now. Just everyone is soft, so they want to just swing golf clubs instead of getting hit in the head. It's true.
Well,
But
is this the video?
I'm getting there, Aaron.
Well, are you going to? I want to.
I'm getting
Are
there.
you talking about the PGA and LIV?
No.
Well, I was going to say the PGA Tour just.
Are you interrupting me?
Yes. All right, go ahead. Jeez.
Good grief.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Talk now. You already.
No.
It's too late. Too late.
He didn't tell me he was going to talk about this, but the PGA Tour and the LIV Golf, the new golf association that joined, I guess they are owned by Saudi Arabia or something of that nature, but they've joined forces, and a lot of people have backlash against the PGA Tour for doing that, but as people say, the money talks, so that's, you lost Phil Mickelson, you lost DeChambeau, you lost a lot of big golfers to the LIV Tour, so.
You know what's funny? You told me to talk about this segment, and then you interrupt me for not even what you wanted to talk about.
Because it's big news.
I understand, but you interrupted me. I thought you were going to get into the story you told me to talk about, and then you interrupted and talk about something completely different.
No, because it's just big golf news.
Oh my goodness, you just cracked me up. But if there are any golf fans out there listening, this story is incredible. We have seen walk-off home runs all the time win a game in baseball. We have seen a three-point shot win a game in basketball, a knockout punch in UFC, a game-winning field goal in football, Aaron. In football. But what happened at the RBC Canadian Open is just absolutely incredible. Golfer Nick Taylor won the RBC Canadian Open by sinking a 72-foot putt. You know the only person I've ever seen do that?
Yourself?
Live in person?
Yourself? No.
Chuck.
Chucky.
Old man Chuck.
Oh.
I'll never forget it because it was so impressive. Because Chuck hit this putt. We were at Blackbrook here in Menor, and they just put sand over the greens. So they were shitty greens, like we were putting across sand. 72-foot putt in the sand, went in. He looks at me, and I'm like, holy fuck. So it was crazy. But I do have the clip right here.
This isn't a playoff hole, too, so, I mean, this is like sudden death, and he is Canadian, so the hometown kid won the tournament in Canada, which is, you'll hear the crowd. They're wild. It's wild. It gives me chills. It's fantastic. This is what makes sports special.
And here we go.
Left the flag stick in. Maple
I mean, just
flag.
listen to these people, too.
Good pace. Are you serious? Oh my goodness! Glorious
That's
and
what-
free.
I'm going to play it back from the beginning one more time. I want to hear the whole video one more.
Flag stick in. The maple leaf flag. Good pace. Are you serious? Oh my goodness! Glorious
That didn't have the flag stick in.
and
It's still going in. I mean, that was...
It's unbelievable.
I mean, the Canadian kid won his tournament. I never heard of this guy, so he's
And
not...
if you notice at the beginning, they said flag stick with the maple leaf flag. I'm like, that's chills. Like, that's just a moment you
Yeah, no.
call.
Exactly.
Look at the crowd, though. It's going nuts. It's like mayhem. It's like Magic
Mayhem in
Going
Canada!
nuts.
I mean, it's
What a
wild.
cool moment. Hometown guy, so people are just going nuts.
He beat, like, Tommy Fleetwood, too, who's a big name. Like, he beat...
And this win brought him in the top 10 to, I think, number 6.
Oh, really?
If you, yeah, I just saw. But look at that.
That's exactly who it was.
Supposedly one of his friends were on the green, and the security tackled him.
Yeah, because he had the champagne bottle.
Yeah, and got tackled. That's
Yeah.
great. It's like, wait, I know this guy. Hold on, don't tackle him. But at least they're just doing their jobs, but still.
Pretty cool.
But no.
See, there it is right here, Aaron.
72 feet.
Said he
As
moved
you
up to
see
number
the FedEx
6.
Cup standings. Nick
I mean,
Taylor
that's all
into
big
the
names.
Top 10. 72.
I mean, we know
feet
Tiger's not in there, and
in
everybody knows who Tiger Woods is, but I mean...
69
And they say this is his
years of a drought.
longest putt in his career.
What a scene.
Look at that.
He drilled it.
And how about this? It's the longest putt hold by Taylor in his PGA Tour.
He just threw that
career.
club, too.
Oh God, that club to win in a playoff hole
No, I
like that
know.
is, dude, it's incredible. I mean,
Hugs with Dave Markle, his caddy,
look at that.
a player himself.
That's pretty cool. That's why we love
Competed in
sports.
this
That's why we
one time
talk
as a
about
Monday
them.
No,
qualifier.
exactly. It's clutch
Canadian
moments.
from right here in this province of Ontario.
And it's rain. Is it raining?
I think so, yeah.
Who did that in the rain? A 72-foot putt in the rain?
Tommy can only smile.
No, exactly. Yeah. Tommy's just like, what am I supposed to do? There's nothing I can do.
I don't know if that was rain or just champagne going everywhere. I
No,
couldn't
there
tell.
was there was umbrellas.
Jim, a scene like we have never seen before. Your country has waited 69 years to watch
69!
one of the home. It's National Open. Can you put in perspective what it means to be the one to deliver it to them?
No, I'm speechless. This is for.
That's pretty cool, though.
They're here.
We'll let this.
This is for my
I'll let
family.
this play out.
My-
That's what sports are about too. You get emotional. It's it's real hard
I'm
work
very
and
speechless.
stuff.
This is the most incredible feeling.
I mean, me and George know golf is not easy. It is not easy to make that little white ball go where you want it to go. It's not.
Going through your body before the putt and when you watched it go in.
I had a similar line in the second playoff hole. I knew it was going to be slow with how much rain we've had.
Oh, so it did rain.
I wanted to get as close as I can because Tommy, I thought he's going to make it. For that to go in is unbelievable.
Exactly. He could have left that ball like 10 feet short,
Hey, Taylor,
5
turn
feet, and
around
left himself a
take
tough
this all
putt.
in one more time. This is
But no, he's just like, fuck it, I'm nailing it. Going home.
Thanks for watching the Peach.
Unbelievable though.
No,
Pretty
it's-
pretty wild. Pretty wild, Aaron. But going into
Dun, 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 dun,
this next little segment, I think it's pretty wild.
I fucking love Madden.
Pretty wild.
Why the fuck is Will Ferrell with John Madden? What is going
Oh,
on?
you don't. Oh,
I'm
so you have not heard the news?
No, what?
Staying in sports for a minute, there is a movie that will be coming out sometime soon about former Oakland Raiders head coach and legendary football commentator John Madden. Here's the part that's a tad strange, but also kind of makes a lot of sense. To play the role of John Madden will be Will Ferrell in the movie. Very interesting because Will Ferrell is like more of a comedian side. I haven't seen many of his does he have any serious movies? I can't think of one on the top of my head.
Not that I can think of.
Not the one I've seen.
Unless he's had any recent ones, but I mean, we all know Elf. We all know Step Brothers.
Yep.
I mean, Elf and Step Brothers. That's the two big ones for him.
What's the one where he plays like the stepdad? He's like, is it stepdad? Is it called stepdad?
I don't know.
It's called. It's with him and.
Or I think
him and what's it called? Brother that owns Wahlburgers. The Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, it's him and Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg's the dad, and he's the stepdad.
The third movie I think about with him is just Get Hard with
Yep, I remember
Kevin
that.
Hart.
Yeah,
Great.
that's a funny movie too.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
But no, that's interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of strange.
They must see something in him for him to do that.
Well, here's what I thought. Will Ferrell's 6'4".
Is he really that?
He's
tall?
a big guy.
I did not know that.
So John Madden is a massive guy. And then, I saw this picture, I'm like, they kind of sort of look alike. Just John Madden's but that's him when he's old.
Yeah, I know.
So, he's more round-faced.
Yeah.
But they sort of look alike.
I mean, maybe they might make him costume. Maybe they might make him over.
I don't know.
They got to do something, but is there more to it? Or
No, I thought that was pretty cool. No. Will Ferrell's going to play John Madden. John Madden, I watched the documentary on him. It was pretty damn good. Just what they started out with. Just his old electronic headsets when he first started doing that. I'm like, that is crazy shit. But no, I think that's kind of cool. Any thoughts?
They picked him for a reason, so I trust them. I mean, they're not going to fuck up something like this. This is going to be a big movie, and yeah, they'll get a lot of criticism if it does not work out well. So clearly, they see something in him.
I think he'll do a good job, and he's been in sports movies before.
Correct.
A little different sports movies. Blade's Glory,
Talladega Nights,
Jackie Moon. What's that one called? Where he's the basketball player.
Oh, I don't know the name of it. You're talking about.
He plays Jackie Moon. I just know that's his character name. I can't think of the damn name. So he's been in sports movies. Who knows? Fuck it. I hope he does well. I'm a Will Ferrell fan. If you're swimming, completely going way off the tracks here, Aaron. Way off the tracks. Way off the tracks. Way far away to the ground underneath. If you're swimming in the ocean or a body of water, okay?
Okay.
Does Aaron swim?
Barely, but I mean, I could sort of stay afloat, but
So the water, you have to touch the bottom.
no, I can do it. I mean, not for a long period of time, but
if you're swimming in an ocean or a body of water, what is something you kind of look out for so you know you're in good safety while you're swimming?
so like something that
Like example, if I'm swimming in the ocean and I see a shark fucking head, I know not to swim there. That's your example.
No, I know, but you said okay, so like it doesn't have to be an item that represents safety. It can even be something that says
Just know you're not in danger.
Well, I remember last time in Outer Banks there was a lot of jellyfish that were rolling up, so like avoiding the jellyfish. The last day like we could swim, it was just filled with fucking jellyfish, and I didn't want to get stung. So
It's funny. I put sharks / jellyfish, and I put like if there's sharp rocks or like.
Can I tell a funny story?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So Outer Banks with August Amber and her family. Thanks for inviting me years ago, guys. But just there was what is that called when you like where there's a little bit of land where you could like stand really far out in the ocean, like a
island?
dune. Not an island, like a dune, or like there's a name for like sand that gets built up and you can like stand out really far in the ocean.
An island?
No, it's not an island.
I have no idea. But go ahead. But go ahead. It's okay.
So basically, there was this. You had to swim out to this area, and you were able to stand far out into the ocean because the amount of like erosion and sand happened. So I swam my ass out there, and it was fucking great. You know, I'm like, so coming back in, Aaron got exhausted. Dilbert here almost fucking drowned. I felt like because I was to the point where going against the tide and just, oh god, I came back to the shore and I was dying.
Dilbert
almost chugged ocean water because
Dilbert chugs.
It was
salt water.
I can't figure it out. But like, they form a little out there and you could stand on. Like there was a bunch of kids out there. I'm like, you know what? I want to swim out there. I want to go. So I got out there just
Were
fine.
the little kids swimming past you on the way back?
I don't know. Probably.
They're like, oh, look at this.
Look at this
guy.
Oh, yeah, I was dying. I remember I got back to shore. I'm like, August, I'm never doing that again. No shot. Dying. Because, I mean, I can swim a little bit, but not that much.
Oh, man. That is funny shit. That is funny shit.
But go ahead, though.
But no, anything else you can think of that you would look out for, like danger while you're swimming?
I mean, I'm trying to just think of the ocean.
Other than islands that you swim out to?
Or other than animals, I mean, you just got to look out for the tide to make sure, where's that called, like, where, like, it pushes you out and you don't want to get sucked into it because it will push you out really far. There's a name for, like, the tides that will...
Yeah, it's, I don't know.
But no, I don't.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But I was thinking, like, even, like, when I first saw this, I was thinking, like, glass, like, near the sand, bottle caps, anything sharp, like sharp metal floating, I don't know, anything like that. Hooks, like, for fishing, stepping on a hook. But, this is why I asked this, Aaron. Who are you talking to?
You're good. Keep going.
I'm going to rip that phone out of your hand. Good grief. Good God.
I'm trying to figure out names for these things I'm talking about, but I can't.
Riptide.
That's not it, though.
I don't know. So I'm going to play a video for you.
Okay.
God, I don't know what I accidentally did here.
No, that's what Nick said, Riptide. So maybe it is Riptide. Thanks, Nick. You know what I mean. Like, you want to be safer, otherwise you'll swim against the current and you'll get sucked out to the middle of the ocean. So you got to be, like, careful.
All right, so here we go.
Is the thing back? The fuck is that? It's a dog.
Florida beachgoers were shocked when a black bear emerged from the waters in the Gulf of Mexico. A black bear was swimming to cool down on a hot day in Destin, Florida. A black bear in the ocean. What? What would you do if you look? I thought it was a dog floating at first.
No.
Oh no. There it is right here. It's a baby black bear.
Who knows how long that thing was out there for?
He was swimming. He was swimming.
I know, but like, maybe he got freaking sucked out to the ocean. And look at him. He's like trying to get back. Are there black bears on the ocean front in Florida? I would have never guessed.
I have no idea what this is what's crazy. He's so far out. It looks like he's just floating.
He must have came from a wooded area and got stuck, and now he
loves it. Now he's a beachgoer.
Yeah, now he's just like, all right, well, I'm tired now, so I'm going to leave. But, I mean...
On the bright side, he doesn't need to get a spray tan.
No spray tan.
Spray tan bear. But, Aaron, I have one more segment. That's an important
I would try
segment.
to pet it. I'd go love it. It'd bite me, but fuck it.
Yeah, you would get bit.
I mean, look at it. It's fucking adorable.
Aaron would get bit.
Yeah, basically.
My dog almost bit him the first time.
One more segment.
But now he loves him.
No, we need more than that, George. We need more than that. It's only been 41 minutes, buddy boy.
That's all right. That's all right.
Ah, look at him. Ah, I have hair. I used to have hair, ladies and gentlemen.
So did I.
Oh, he's got hair.
No, I'm slowly balding.
Yeah, but at least he didn't kick him in like a fucking brick wall like mine did. Mine was just like, bye. Bye-bye.
See you later.
See ya. Damn,
When you go to a restaurant, what do you base...
breadsticks. Just kidding. Go ahead.
No. When you go to... What do you base your tips off of when you tip a waiter, bartender, waitress, whatever you want to do? What do you base your tips off of when you're at a bar or restaurant?
Oh, boy, this is touchy. Touchy. I mean, well, one, I guess, would be just, I mean, it's not the whole meal, but just the initial, how long does it take for somebody to come? Like, it has to be excessive. Like, oh, if I'm sitting there for 10 minutes before you even can say hello, the place sucks. Like, that's just, I know it's not on him or her, but a lot of refills, because I drink a lot of water. So, I mean, you want to have drink with your food. That's a huge thing to me. So, drinks, and then just, I mean, checking in on you. At least check in. I'm not saying every 2 minutes, but check in once. And it doesn't have to be 2 minutes after I get my meal, too, but...
I said service. Just service. Just literally.
No, okay.
Just service. Friendly. And I said, yeah, be friendly. Be nice to me. Don't come up and be like, oh, you ready to order? I'll be like, hello, my name's Betsy. I'm here to serve you pancakes at the International House of Pancakes. But no, just be friendly. And I said, come back to the table just a few times in case I need butter, ketchup.
Well, yeah.
Something extra or a refill, like you said.
Well, yeah, like if I drink all my water, I put the cup at the edge of the table. I mean, it's like an indicator, like, hey, I need water, you know, rather than them trying to look over my shoulder to see if I need a refill. But just like, everybody wants a beverage while they're drinking, right. Especially if it's pop or beer. God forbid, beer and wings or beer and burgers. So,
if I'm drinking beer, you better give me one when it's empty. Actually, when it's half empty, you bring me another. That's the way I like it. So I finished the other one. The other one's still cold. Do you think no matter what you tip 20%? Just no matter what?
I mean, I would have to just say no, because if your bill is that low and 20% is like 30 cents more, say if 20% is $6.56 and 15% is $6.15, like it's just, I mean...
Do you usually always try to tip 20%? Always? Because I don't. If it's bad service, they're not getting that. They're going to get a 10% tip. It's just the way I tip. That's just the way I am. If you don't do any other job, right? If you don't do your job good, you don't get the extra benefit money. You don't get the extra, like some jobs, you have to like meet a quota to get that pay, right?
Well, yeah.
So why do, if like servers do a bad job or bartenders do a bad job, why should I tip them if they did a bad job? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's my opinion on it. I'm gonna tip if you do a great job.
What if he or she comes over and like I remember going to Steak and Shake after football games and shit like that, and there's literally one waitress.
Now,
I mean that's
well,
not
that's a difference.
That's what I'm saying, and that's a different story. You know what I mean? But like, if you see him or her just at the computer talking to their people and they're not coming by, and or just like,
yeah, if there's one waiter and you know like it's a packed crowd and there's like 10 tables and she's serving them all, that's a different story.
Or like,
but if you're at a restaurant and there's 5 servers and there's 4 tables and you're not getting served and they're just not good, or even at like a bar, even at a bar, like if you go to a bar,
oh well, yeah,
packed crowd. Now I understand maybe you won't get a beer.
Well, no,
right away.
Well, at Shooters we got fucked, man. We were right in the corner and they just didn't. We literally were holding our cards out and they're just like, it's like, look at the fucking people. I don't care. Yeah. Look, it's not that hard.
And you got to be pretty patient with
But then, God
Packed
forbid,
crowds,
if you snap at them or say something, oh, you want to be snapped at? You know, it's like,
Yeah, let me snap at you.
I'll
Snippity
fucking
snap.
snap your fucking neck. Just kidding.
Now, here's a question. Do you tip at a buffet? Like a Chinese buffet, a hometown buffet. Do you leave money on the table at a buffet?
I think the most I've left is $1 or $2. They're grabbing my fucking plates.
Or they bring you your drink. Don't forget the
They
drink.
brought me my one Pepsi. Ooh.
You only drink one Pepsi at the buffet, Aaron?
No.
So they brought you more than one?
No, but
They bring you 4.
Well, no, but fuck it. Put out a thing where I can get my own then. No, I'm not serving. No.
I agree.
No buffet. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Sorry.
At a buffet, I'm not tipping. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I was with my buddy Sean right up here at the Chinese buffet, and I never tip at a buffet, ever. You shouldn't have to tip at a buffet. That's dumb. I can get my own food. You're pouring a drink, and you're charging me like $18 for the buffet. Sheesh. But no. I don't tip at a buffet, but I was at that buffet the one day, the Chinese buffet right up here in Menor, and this lady like chases us out. And he's like, "You no leave tip, you no leave tip." I said, "It's a buffet." And we kept walking. I'm not leaving a tip at a buffet, Aaron.
Well, like I said, that's just their owners not paying them enough, and it's just sad that America is the only country that does that. We really are the only people that do that. But at a buffet, I'm sorry, not leaving a tip when you go out to eat, that's different. But a buffet, no, I'm sorry, too bad, so sad.
I agree.
Oh well.
No tip at a buffet. Sorry. Me so horny.
You bring me Ponderosa back in dinner, then maybe.
Or hometown buffet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I like Fuji buffet, the Chinese buffet, right? Where hometown buffet is. That's pretty damn good. You get the Fuji part, where they cook it right in front of you.
Yeah.
Woo! Getting fatty hungry. But, Aaron, that's going to do it for tonight's show. Any last skid marks?
No, just we've had a crazy week. I mean, Saturday was right around the corner. Like he talked about, he will have the video up and posted this week. So if you want a Midget Mayhem pay-per-view without the pay-per-view price, it will be available. Comments, likes, subscribe. I mean, we would love to have your opinions. Would love to see your comments. Anything we can do better, or any comments, discussions. Just get involved. We would like you guys to get involved.
Absolutely, and
he made me a little bit of an administrator, so I can play around and do interviews. And I got to get me a microphone so I could go meet you, lovely people, and do interviews for the Abraham Drinking Podcast. I just got to get me a mic and him show me what to do, because he's going to criticize me. Because I did an interview and I wasn't holding the mic that had the podcast name towards
That's good.
it.
You're learning, though, Aaron.
I'm learning. I'm trying.
You know what I did when I first started interviewing people? I hashtagged interview and clicked on interview, and I watched about a bazillion people interviewing people. Just how they held it, where they were at.
Yeah.
If you're right-handed, it's probably better. If you're left-handed.
Yeah, no, so it's just, I'm happy he allowed me to do that and, be part of this journey. So
part of the journey, baby.
I wish I could have been here in January, but
hey, that's all right.
We're making memories now. That's all that matters.
You've been here ever since, though, baby.
I was a special
Dilbert needs the chug next week.
I was a guest. And, ooh.
What are we coming up on, like a 3-month anniversary next week? Oh, might have to get a little excited next week. Throw Aaron a little 3-month anniversary party.
Oh,
why the hell not? Abraham drinking. But that's going to do it for tonight's show of the Abraham Drinking Podcast. Please share the show. Tell a friend. Do whatever you can to promote us, baby. And also, in a few weeks, we may be there. We might not. Pretty sure we'll be there. Geneva on the Lake at the Cove, June 25th, Sunday night, 7 to 9 p.m. Midget Wrestling Attacks Geneva.
It's fun. The Cove is right on the Strip in Geneva. I don't know if anybody's ever been to the Strip, but it's fun. There's shit to do. I mean, even, right after Midget Mayhem, you guys can go out, have fun, have some beers. I mean, it's a good time event. You just chill and you have fun.
It is a Sunday night, though, which was a little odd.
Yeah.
From 7 to 9.
7 to 9.
And it's a little later, so I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe there's a pre-party. Abraham drinking pre-party. Let's do it. Fuck it. I'll make the event right now.
I know you will.
I will.
I know you will.
I will right after this event.
Leonard!
Drinking. Leonard! But that's going to do it for tonight's show of the Abraham Drinking Podcast. Please share the show. Tell a friend. Follow us on social media. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. And we'll see you guys later. Hasta la vista.
Have a good night.